بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. We're now moving on to حروف مشبهة بالفعل. We're not moving on, we're continuing with that. So we finished the mufradat and now we're on the nawasikh. And under nawasikh we have inna, anna, kana, all of those that we discussed previously. So we have here kana, we finished that. We've done حروف مشبهة بالليس. We're now on حروف مشبهة بالفعل. Now, what he's saying here, so we mentioned last time that ينسبنا المبتدأ, we mentioned that. The rule of the حروف مشبهة بالفعل is that what do? They make the ism, the mubtada marfu', they make the mubtada mansub as its ism and they keep the khabar marfu' as its khabar. However, illam, he's mentioning there's one rule, one scenario where the حروف مشبهة بالفعل, inna, anna, lakinna, layta, la'alla, where they do not make the ism mansub and the khabar marfu'. So this rule of having the mubtada as a ism and the khabar as a nasab, I'm saying wrong with him. The ism as nasab and the khabar as marfu'. This only occurs if there's no ma harfi, I mean ma kaffa. So you have here ma al kaffa. If there's no ma al kaffa, only then. Yes? Because if you have a ma kaffa, what do you have? Ma kaffa, then two things happen. Inna, ma as kaffa is a ma that comes after inna. So for example, if I have inna Zaydun, inna Zaydan qa'imun. Okay? If I add inna ma, so inna means what? Indeed. It means what? Indeed or surely. Correct? But if I say innama, now what happens now? It has a slight difference. One is the difference in the i'rab, and one is difference in. So one difference is what? It means what? Only. In terms of i'rab, what does it do? No amal. It becomes what? Muhmal. It becomes muhmalatun, meaning what? Ghayr amil. And number 3, it can يدخل على الفعلية. يدخل على الفعلية. Yeah. Yeah.
So the ma makes it only meaning. The ma makes it only meaning.
Innama, the whole innama together now means only. Okay. Yeah. So only muhmala and yadkhulu ala al-fi'liyah. So it has different meanings. So when innama comes, it no longer does amal. When ma comes on inna, ka'anna, later, or any of them, it means, well, the others have different meaning. But if inna means only, if innama means only, and this is for everything else. There's no amal, and it comes on jumla fi'liyah. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. Right? You got it so far? Yeah. So he says here, إِلَّمْ تَقْتَرِنْ بِهَا مَا الْحَرْفِيَّةِ. Now ma harfiyya is basically what what's it called ma harfiyya? Ma al-kafa. But he's calling it ma al-kaf, not called ma, he said ma harfiyya. So basically translates, make sure that it's ma harfiyya, not ma ismiya. It's a mawsul. So he's saying here, in one place in the Quran, the Quran is written as such. Innama sana'u kaydu sahir. Now he's saying here, in this verse, this innama is not innama, it's innama. Yes? This is not inna with ma al-kafa. What is this? Ma mawsul is ma mawsula. So inna ma sana'u kaydu sahir. Indeed, what they have done is indeed what they have done is the plot of a magician. It's not they have only done the plot of a magician. You get it? Because if this was innama, then fa'il fa'il, what would it become? If it's innama, that's emphasis or only. Sana'u fa'il fa'il, what's kaid become? Maf'ul bihi. It's say kaidu. So that means not maf'ul bihi. It's what? It's really inna, indeed, what they have done is kaidu sahir, is a plot of a magician. Do you understand? Indeed, what they have done is what? The plot of a magician. Understood? So that's why you say ma harf. It's ma kahfa, but he's labeled it as ma harfiya, so we don't get confused. And give an example. Innamallahu ilahun wahid. Innamallahu ilahun wahid. Allah is simply one God, not more than one. So innama is ma harfiya, also called ma kahfa. It's a harf. So it's harfiya, but you don't call it harfiya because we know that ma kahfa is automatically a harf. But he's mentioned specifically, he doesn't get confused with this one. And there's no amal of the word jalala and the word after it. Ji.
How to translate in lam taqtul?
In if iqtana joint. If ma harfiya is not joint to those. So these huruf mushabbahatun bil fa'il, they make the ism they make the mubtada mansub ism. They make the mubtada mansub as its ism and the khabar marfu as its khabar if or only if it is not joined to ma harfiya. Like innamallahu ilahun wahid. Okay? And then we'll add on, we'll continue for tomorrow. Illa layta fa yujuzul amran. Okay? Subhanallah wa bihamdi subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. So we have been discussing what? The price of rice in China. No? You don't find that funny. Ji. We've been discussing what? Huruf mushabbahatun bil fa'il. So the huruf mushabbaha bil fa'il. That inna, anna. He's giving me some scary looks. When he's a teacher, I'm the student, he's getting angry at me. Why are you misbehaving in class for no silly jokes? Should I stand up and do like up downs for punishment? Yeah? Okay? I'm a bit scared of him. Like must doesn't get angry at me. Yeah. So what we say? We're discussing the inna, anna, ka'anna, lakinna, and layta. Okay? Yes. What do we say? That inna, anna, lakinna, layta, and Allah, they only do amal illam taqtarin bihinna ma al-harfiyya. Yes? As long as there's no ma harfiyya. What does ma harfiyya mean? What kind of ma is this called also? Ma al-kaffa. So if you have a ma which comes onto inna, anna, ka'anna, lakinna, or layta, then it doesn't do amal. So for example, you have the example like innamallah. So inna is harf mushabbah bil fa'il. So after what should we have? A mansub ism and a marfu khabar. But when ma comes, it's called ma al-kaffa. Kaffa yakuffu kaffan, to stop something. When you kaffun, you stop. So ma al-kaffa, this ma stops the inna from doing amal. So therefore you have a jumla ismiya after it and there's no amal, there's no mansub. And even then, you must say Allah is the lafz jalala is ism of inna. It just mubtada and khabar. Yes? So any of the huruf mushabbahatun bil fa'il, any of the huruf mushabbahatun bil fa'il have ma before it, ma after it. What will happen now? It will no longer do amal. It will just be normal particle. You say here, when you tarkib, you say inna. What will you do here? You say inna, and you have ma. So when you tarkib or i'rab, you will see in the book, you will say inna, ma is called al-kaffa. And then they don't call inna harf mushabbah bil fa'il anymore. What do you call it here? What's the maf'ul of kaffatun? It's maf'ul. Makfufun. So you call it makfufatun. You call it what? Makfufa. So the inna which was inna but has been prevented from doing amal. So some books have makfufa and ma al-kaffa. Called makfufa, that inna which has been prevented from doing amal. Do you understand? So innamallahu ilahu wahid. Okay? Yes. Got it? Illa later. Except later. When later has a ma after it, yajuzul amran. For yajuzul amran. Amran matters. Both matters are permissible. You're allowed to do what? What are you allowed to do? Amal or no. So for example, it doesn't come, you hardly see this. This is bringing a few poetries here and there. But you will say, for example, if I say, Ahmadu hadirun. Yes? So if I put later by itself, what is it going to be? If later by itself, later Ahmad, the, because ism of later, and hadirun. When we add ma, later ma, we got two options. What are two options? You do amal, layta ma Ahmadu hadirun, or you say layta ma Ahmadu. Yeah, you get it? When it's Ahmada, it becomes the ism. So when it's blue, it becomes the ism of layta. Or when it's blue is mubtada. So let's do it green. What's it not doing? Yeah? So for example, here you have Ahmadu. So when you have Ahmadu, what happens now? This becomes what? Mubtada. And if you want to make it Amal, then it becomes what? Ism of Ma. Do you understand? So you have two choices. But again, like you don't get it in text often. There's no need. I mean, you learn the rule because obviously it's going to come in text and you have to know this rule, but it's nothing you will see in text and literature. It's very seldom.